All right, so these are new frontiers for us. We're up at Dillard Ponds. We're out in the middle of nowhere. We'll show you guys where in a little while, but these guys are seeing some tanks from here. Obviously they stock these fish because there are big fish everywhere. We're gonna see if we can catch a couple for you. You can see some of these fish just right here. It's pretty wild. Oh. Double. There's one. Fluff's about to bring another one to the net.
If I don't pull a Fluff and it gets off right here, man.
Let's see what happens.
That should have been big.
Man, Fluff, you're like turning the clock back to when you used to get them on every cast.
Yep. Look at that.
Oh God, double. My gosh. Get up, get up. Oh.
This is double up Wednesday.
Bam.
Man.
Little guy.
Ooh. Folks, we're learning real quick in the first 10 minutes of being here. This is an amazing place for you to take kids, or those of you that like to sit on lounge chairs and relax, enjoy yourself, and cast out there and catch trout. This is a phenomenal place to go do so. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 ponds here that are heavily stocked with trout. And like I said, it's the first time we've ever been here. So you just come up here with good bait, you know, light line, because this water's really, really clear. And you could have a great day with you or your kids here catching trout.
The big one right there.
We got another one. There's a big fish out there. Another one. Double.
Alley-oop.
Oh my gosh.
These are beautiful fish.
Yeah, there's some nice fish in this clear water. They look awesome. Ooh, got them. Put this one in the palm of your hand. They look real pretty.
Hey guys, we're out here fishing a nice little itty bitty pond today down in Tennessee. I got some gold label here. They don't float, so I'm using a fire float to keep it suspended off the bottom on my little itty bitty fire hook right here. And I'm gonna show you how I put them on the hook. Just like that, just barely on the tip. Leave a little bit sticking out, so that guarantees you a little bit better of a hook set. You're gonna have fun here today. The Fluff Special strikes again. Oh yeah.
Look, when's the last time you were in Hazard County? Ooh, that's a nice one.
Not bad.
Did Boss Hog arrest you once for catching too many fish?
Well, he tried, but I escaped. I run through the woods and he never did find me. Off to Grandpa's house we go.
Well, Tristan broke off again, but you know what? Fluff's got it.
I can't believe the big one.
You know, I took my sinkers off and they've been hitting it that way.
It's crazy.
Slowly easing down.
Super clear water.
Yeah, that's probably the reason. Seemed like
that's a nice
anchor
fish.
or anything shiny was kind of spooking them.
Let's break off one big one. Man, that's soft.
So this place here is really cool the way that it's set up. You know, we talked about how there being 4 ponds, and there's different families pretty much on every single pond. So if you look way down there, the last pond, there's one family, another family here. We got 2 brothers right here, Fluff and Tristan. And then, you know, of course, there's just people by themselves. And then you look up there and there's a whole other family with, you know, parents, kids, mom and dad, grandma and grandpa. Everybody's here enjoying themselves, catching trout. And that's the goal of this. I think that's why TWRA stocks it, to provide opportunity for people that want to bank fish. And if you're looking for a place like that, you know, we're not far from Newport. What are we, 40 minutes from Newport, not far from Greenville, Tennessee. You know, if you live in Elizabethton, if you live in Johnson City, Bristol, you're looking at not that far away. So, look this place up. And remember, it's stocked every 2 weeks during the stocking season, and there's a lot of trout here to be caught. Now, to be honest, we didn't know what to expect with today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors. We had heard about Dillard ponds and how popular they are out in the middle of nowhere. And by the middle of nowhere, we're roughly 20 miles from Greenville, Tennessee. We're an hour from Johnson City. We're roughly 2 hours from Knoxville, almost on the North Carolina border. We're out here, way out here in Region 4, doing a little exploring. Okay, and by almost the North Carolina border, if you've ever been to Paint Creek before, from what we're told and what we saw, they divert a little bit of water off Paint Creek to create these 4 ponds known as Dillard ponds. Now, when we first decided to come here, we thought they were like small lakes. They're not. They're real small farm pond type things, but they're perfect for anybody that has kids. I brought 2 big kids here today, and those of you that have kids or maybe grandma and grandpa, there's no better place for you guys to be able to park in a parking lot and literally walk 10 yards and be fishing for trout. Now, the TWRA does a phenomenal job stocking fish here. During the springtime, Dillard Ponds gets roughly 3,000 trout a year. It's an impressive number for ponds that are this small, and it just shows you can expect high catch rates when you come here. Now, when we came, the first 2 ponds right next to the parking lot had trout in them. We didn't see them in the second 2 set of ponds. That doesn't mean they weren't there. We just didn't see the fish that we did in the upper ponds. Now, we're told all 4 that are stocked. We weren't here to witness that, so we don't know. And a lot of you guys are saying, why are there so many trout in there? Well, for several reasons. One, we came 2 weeks after a kids fishing derby. We figured most of those fish would be caught, and they weren't. There were still a lot of trout there from that. And some big trout, some 3 to 5 pound trout. If you ever see the folks from the Irwin State Hatchery, thank them, because even the regular stockers they put in here were anywhere from 10 to 14, 15 inches. They're really good quality fish. Now, if you're going to come here, plan on doing several things. If you want to throw a spinner, do that. You want to cast a fly, you can do that too. If you want to soak bait like we did, you can do that. Now, what we did, we used a fire float and a size 12 or size 14 fire hook, and we mostly fished salmon eggs under that. There was a big time egg bite here. We did start off by catching a few on garlic salmon egg fire bait, and then we used gold label and yellow jackets under that fire float, and we were able to catch and release loads and loads of trout. It was a lot of fun. You can sight fish them. The water's so clear. I mean, it was really a ton of fun. You also see Tristan put on a white fireworm, and when he did, he got a couple of bites on that real quick before that bite expired. One thing we can tell you, these places are small. You're driving out into the remote area where most people don't have cell service, so come prepared. Come to spend an afternoon in Tennessee's wilderness catching plenty of trout. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.